Hello everyone, I am Devdut Koshal from class 10B and today I am going to speak a few words based on maths in day-to-day life. So, first of all we see maths is all around us and it is everywhere we go. Yes, it's right. Because after we wake up from the morning, we at first see the time, that is a part of mathematics. And while going to sleep, we also see the timing and it is again a part of timing and thus it's a part of mathematics. And in the next point we see not only does maths underline every process and pattern that occurs in the world around us, but also a good understanding of it will help enormously in our everyday life. Yes, it has been said here that maths underline every process. Like a small example if I give, that while we solving addition, so for doing addition there is a specific process. So this process helps us in enormously in doing all the other calculations. Like if we do other big calculations, then it is a part of addition. Means at first we need to do addition or subtraction or the base mathematics pattern or the formula. After that we will apply all those huge concepts. And third point, being fast in mental arithmetic can share your money when you go to market. Yes, this is pretty much important because I have seen some people who are very slow in mathematics, means mental arithmetic, and hence they end up getting cheated. So if we become fast in mental arithmetic, then we can catch up those cheaters who are cheating upon us. Now we will jump into some important theories of mathematics used in daily life. So the first one we see is mean. The average daily expenditure in a month of a family gives this concept. Yes, mean is basically an average. That is sum of observations by number of observations. Then median. If 15 people of different heights are standing, then height wise, then the middleman's height is the median. Yes, median means the center point or the middle point. And mode, the shopkeeper keeps more stock of a particular type of shoe which has more sale. Here this concept is applied. Means here the mode means the highest stock is given, is the highest number within a statistics or a series. And the number theory, it is a branch of pure maths concerned with properties of numbers. Number theory means just properties of numbers, and it is used for creating codes for ATM or credit cards. Under the same heading, graph. It is a study of graph, right? Example, to find the easy route that can be used by a sailor from one part to another. The easiest route can be understood by graph by applying the distance formula and all like that. Then geometry. The study of, means this is the definition, this is the study of shape, size, relative position of figures with properties of space. Like example, house building, floor area, that is in the real life we need to find the area of carpet or number of tiles, its area. So for that we need geometry, length into radius and many other formulas. And then here is mechanics. It is concerned with the behavior of physical bodies subject to force or displacement. For example, maximum distance a footballer can go when kicked by the goalkeeper at an angle of 45 degrees. So the football can go the maximum distance, so it is determined by force, displacement and work, energy, by those concepts. So it is mechanics. So by maths you can also find, means we can also know about mechanics. Now maths in commercial usage. We see there are basically four broad categories. First is discount, banking, foreign exchange and stock and share. So at first we will see about the discount. And discount, as we know, it's offered during festival of or very boom periods. Like in any, like recently now the Durga Puja is coming, so at that time various discounts will be given, right? And if you buy many, get one or two free. It's the nature of discount to attract more customers. And lastly, if you buy for more amount, then more discount. Yeah, if the quantity is huge, then you will get discount in also very much good, very bad quantity, big quantity, right? And then banking. Banking, we see that transaction of maths. Yes, it is a type of transaction of maths, as we have commercial, and also it has stocks and bonds. Means it is regarding stocks and bonds. Then foreign exchange. It tells that what are the rates of each currency as compared or when compared to Indian rupees. That is, 1 rupee is equal to how much dollars? Like right there. And now it's approximately $70 US dollars. And now, and at last we see stock and share. Stocks are sold by brokers, and there is a formula that the cost price is equal to market value plus brokerage. So we see all these are nothing but maths. So again, under the same heading, we see now trigonometry. So I hope that most of you all know that what is trigonometry. So for example, if you consider help us to find the height of a tree. So this is the height of a tree. Okay, or mention with the dotted lines h, and for example, I am here. So this is I, and this is the distance. So the base is the height or the perpendicular, and from here to here, if we intersect the 2 points, then it's the hypotenuse. And this is the, as it is variable, the angle is variable, so we are considering it as theta. So we can apply by tan theta. We know tan theta means perpendicular by base. So if we don't know this one, and if we know the angle at which we are spotting, then we can, for example, tan 45 is 1, and the base will be whatever, and we can do by equation. It's very simple. So like this we can solve a trigonometry sums in a daily life. Then next we see maths in biology. So in biology we basically see it's a symmetry. Symmetry is a general concept of studies in science. For example, in a fish is asymmetrical, and other quite living things or non-living things are symmetrical in nature. Many most, so we can see those. And maths in medical, reconstruction of the shape of a tumor from CAT scans and the other medical measurements. So here we can understand it's quite written in medical language. So we can reconstruct our shape of a tumor from CAT scans and the protein modeling, etc. These are quite a few examples for the maths in medicine. So I hope you all guys enjoyed my video. So thank you for watching it till the last, and thank you.